Hey everyone, I'm Deanna and this is Jackie. Welcome to Glow in Peace. Okay, in today's video, I'm so excited to announce the 30-day hair growth challenge. No, extreme hair growth challenge. I am basing this video off the video I made about extreme hair growth tips. Thanks for watching, all the 220,000 and counting folks. So I'm making this video a comprehensive 30-day hair growth video so we can get the lengths that we deserve. Disclaimer, I'm not saying that your hair is gonna grow down to your butt. Please don't light me up in the comments saying my hair is not to my ankles. You just did a big chop. Your hair's to your ears. Let's be for real. So that's not what this video is for. This video is for you to start seeing noticeable growth and finally break through the plateau that if you are in one, or let's say if you're experiencing a plateau, or you're just like, I really want my hair to grow and nothing's working. Oh, that's a plateau. Anyway, this video is for you and for anyone who wants extreme hair growth. So, you know I got my notes with me. So, with that being said, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to provide 4 steps, okay? And each step is going to break down what you need to do for hair growth. At the end of the video, I'm going to do modifications. This is for people who have relaxed hair, type 1 and 2, and people with locks, okay? If you haven't seen the extreme hair growth video, please watch it. The original one, the breakthrough, the one with the tips. That's the one you need to watch because it's going to explain more things. So if you haven't seen it, please stop this video. I linked it in the description box. Go watch it and then come back, okay? Cool. I never say this, but please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I don't like to say that because if you like me, you will. However, it does take a lot of time, energy, and effort to make these kinds of videos and do this because none of the products are endorsed. They're not sponsored. I don't have affiliate links. These are just products that I've used, that I've experimented with. I've expanded since the last video I made, and I've been seeing more noticeable growth. Also, another thing, please post a picture and do it. You could do hashtag glow in peace hair growth challenge. You could do whatever you want, but please post this video, post a picture, or make a video reacting and see how it works for you, because I want to see, and that way I can feature you on the channel so I can show other people, hey, if it worked for them, it's gonna work for you. It worked for me, so it's gonna work for all of us, okay? All right, now let's get started. Step 1, pre-poo. Very important. It's important because it helps detangle, reduce shedding, moisturize, and stimulate blood flow to the scalp, which therefore is going to stimulate hair growth. So what the first thing you're going to do is you're going to, on your regularly established wash day, prepare a tea rinse. On the last video, people were asking me if I could use or if they could use green tea instead of black. You can use black tea, you can use green tea. I'm pretty sure, and I'm still learning the science of hair, but it's the caffeine that helps to reduce the shedding. So whatever you prefer, you're going to use 2 tea bags, either green or black tea, 2 tablespoons of fenugreek powder, 1 tablespoon of glycerin, a 1/4 cup of aloe vera juice. Set that to the side. You're going to pour that in the last step. And then you're going to add 1 tablespoon of honey. This is optional. Some people said they were allergic to honey. Honey just makes your hair softer, but so does glycerin. So it's up to you. It's that extra step. You don't have to. I'm just saying. Okay? Once you do that, you're going to steep, with the exception of the aloe vera juice, you're going to steep everything else in a cup of hot water. You're going to let cool. Once it's completely cool, you're going to add your 1/4 cup of aloe vera juice. Aloe vera is really good to reduce shedding. All these things work together to help reduce shedding, which is what you're going to need because you're going to be tugging at your hair and detangling it or styling it, okay? Once you have that, or while that is cooling, would be the smart thing to do, you're going to make your pre-poo deep conditioner. I deep condition my hair before I shampoo and condition because it makes the shampoo and the conditioning easier, more manageable, and then I don't have to deep condition after, get out the shower. So I highly recommend doing it as a pre-poo deep conditioner. So to make it, you're going to add, or you're going to start with your 1/2 cup of your favorite conditioner. I just so happen to have my favorite. I never have it. If you know me, I just say the name of it. If you, those who get it. But this is the conditioner I use. It's my favorite conditioner. Everybody knows I don't care about sulfates. The one thing, and I'll make a hair growth myth video, but if you don't, nobody care if you use sulfates, okay? What did I say in the last video? Exactly. So use your favorite conditioner, okay? Then you're gonna add, start with a 1/2 cup. Then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of castor oil, 4 tablespoons of melted shea butter or cocoa butter, 1 heaping teaspoon of MSM powder. MSM powder, super crucial for extreme hair growth. Let me tell you, they should sponsor me because people have been adding this to their Amazon cart, they've told me. Oh, what is this? Okay, so this is part of the secret. This works together, but this will get your hair to the length. My hair's not stretched right now, but I mean it is, but it's not flat iron. But trust me, I know it's gotten a lot longer. All right. Then you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of Amla powder. I recently started using Amla powder and oil. Really changed my hair for the better. Like, it repaired my curls when it got loosened from when I dyed it. Amazing. Okay. You're gonna combine all the ingredients and add more conditioner for a thicker consistency. If you like a more oily or like a liquidy consistency, you're fine. But if you want to add it, make it thicker, just add more conditioner, okay? To then apply this whole pre-poo process, you're going to section your hair into manageable sections. I like to section my hair in 4. 1, 2. And if you're like, I'm a visual person, I have so many videos on my channel. I will link them all in the description box so you can see exactly what I'm doing in this. But I have so many videos. Well, it's not a million, but I have enough to show you how to do it. So if you need to like watch this being done, you can watch the video. I'll link them. So section your hair into 4 manageable sections, or 6. It's up to you, whatever is manageable for you. And then you're going to start with spraying your hair with the green tea rinse. I don't know if I told you, but let's backtrack a little. Once your tea mixture cools, you're going to pour it in a spray bottle, and then you're going to add that 1/4 cup of aloe vera juice. So you're going to pour it, shake it up a little, and then before you add the pre-poo deep conditioner, you're going to spray your section, and then you're going to coat your hands with the pre-poo deep conditioner, and then you're going to rake through your hands. You can use the prayer hands method, which works, but then you're gonna have to do some raking and really from roots and really work on your ends. You want your ends to be nice and detangled, okay? It's very important because you're trying to retain length, and if your ends are in bad shape, you will not be retaining any of the length, okay? So once you complete all that, you know, pre-poo rinse, spray, coat your hands, get it all worked in, you're going to put a plastic cap on and let it sit for an hour with or without heat. I just actually got a deep conditioner cap, microwavable cap. So you put it in the microwave for about a minute, put it on. It's very, very soothing. And it seems to work. You don't have to use heat. I just started doing that. You don't have to use heat. To me, it doesn't make it that much of a difference. Just leave it on for an hour, okay? Tip, when you are doing this pre-poo deep conditioner, make sure you keep your hair in the twist or the braids. I recommend twists because they're easier to unravel. Or, well, then again, it also makes it a little bit annoying because they are easier to unravel. So, you know what, whatever you prefer, twist or braids, keep it in the large chunky twister braids, and then wash when you're going to wash your hair, which is the next part of this step, you're going to rinse this out with first shampooing your hair, really lathering your hair. That's the thing about, sidebar, natural shampoos and stuff, they don't really lather well. These shampoos, which I have, whoops, the Suave, this brand, it smells amazing. It cleans my scalp. It's the mint, really, I can really feel it working on my scalp. It has a nice tingly effect. Perfect shampoo. Just perfect, okay? So I recommend using your favorite shampoo. Y'all know, like I said, you know how I feel about sulfates. If somebody tells you sulfates aren't gonna grow your hair, they are lying, okay? They probably have had long hair their entire life, or just a true gatekeeper, because the math isn't mathing. Just because you use this sulfate shampoo does not mean your hair is not gonna grow. Your hair is not gonna grow if you're not retaining length, stimulating your scalp, okay? Diet and all that is a part of hair growth, but it's not going to be the thing that makes your hair just magically fall down to your ankles. Get it together. Like, y'all are over here scamming people. Another sidebar, I'm not trying to scam you guys. I'm telling you guys what has worked, okay? What do I look like getting on the internet, making all these videos, spending time, energy, and effort just to sit here and lie to y'all? I broke the code in my own life, and I'm just trying to help you guys, so that's why, okay? All right. Once you shampoo and condition, you know, with your favorite shampoo and conditioner, getting all the product off, obviously don't condition until you got all the pre-poo off. You're then going to get your favorite leave-in conditioner. Generously coat your hands, and just, you don't have to open the twist or braids back up and rake through it. You can just apply it directly to the twist, braids, or your hair. If, let's say you, like, Deanna, I don't want to section my hair, twist or braids. Okay, no problem. I'm just saying it's a lot more work. You might have a lot more shedding than usual. But if you think it's better for you, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know your hair better than I do, okay? So you're going to just work that in, really get your ends. Always make sure you focus on your ends. Your roots are important, but so are your ends. So please make sure you work that leave-in into your ends. I can show you the leave-in I use. This is the Cantu leave-in. I actually like the Argan oil one. I got this by accident. I think it's because I like the way it smells. I mean, this is, it does the trick. I got it by accident. But hey, this is what I use, and it works just fine. So whatever your favorite leave-in is, that's what you'll use. Step 2. You're going to protective style, okay? It is recommended for protective style that you use mini twists, mini braids, medium twists, mini braids, chunky twists, chunky braids. I am not an advocate for wash and goes. They're a no, because wash and goes require way too much product, way too much raking, and they're way more prone to, single strand knots, which you not just will get shedding, but could get actual breakage up to your root. Don't advise. When I first started off natural and I was caught up in the texturism movement and, oh, I gotta get my hair like the Hispanic girls. Like, I don't know, like, I love the Hispanic girls. They rock they can do it, okay? My hair does it. And I probably am, I'm at the texture where I could, but it's not worth it, okay? If wash and goes work for you as an effective protective style, then go for it. I just don't recommend it for extreme hair growth, like really trying to see noticeable hair growth and breaking through the plateau. But you do what you feel is best, okay? I also do not recommend braids or twists with braiding hair or Ken Kalan, whatever it's called, hair. I don't recommend that, because you're going to be moisturizing your hair, right? When your hair is in braids, it's kind of hard to be moisturized as thoroughly as your natural hair. And I say that because you can apply the products to your braid, to your hair while it's in the braids, or the twist or the faux locks, whatever. But the faux locks or the braids and the twist, the braiding hair, that's what's going to be absorbing all of those products, not your natural hair. So it is best to just work on your natural hair, okay? That's just my advice. Sidebar also, people ask, you know, can I do this under wigs? You can. It just might be hard because if you have like the bald cap method, you're gonna have to like scrape that off your forehead before you do that again and then put it back and peel it back on your scalp. So I don't think I recommend, like, I'm not saying don't wear wigs. You can, but you would not use the bald cap method if, you know, if you got a lace front. You know, it could work as long as you moisturize thoroughly. You could get a good 5 days. Is 5 days. You would have to heavily moisturize your hair to get a good weekend. But that's just an aside. I didn't include that in the modifications in my notes. That's why I brought it up. Okay, great. You got your mini twist. You got your braids all sectioned, ready to style, right? So for each small section being, one small section is one twist. So this is the small section that you're going to be twisting, right? You're going to start with your curl cream, your favorite curl cream or hair moisturizer. I have several. I have two. Wait, 1, 2. I have 3. I'm going to show you the 3. This is number 1. I love this. I get it from Walmart. It is thick, as a pudding-like consistency. It is the Shea Butter and Honey. I truly like this. If you have type 4B/C hair, I recommend this. Highly recommend this. I also recommend this. This is the first big girl curl cream. You know, everyone starts off with a Shea Moisture, that hibiscus, the one in the orange bottle, but the curl smoothie. But that really doesn't get the job done. Not for me, at least, especially as my hair got longer. But this one is coconut oil free. It smells truly blissful. It's amazing, and it's able to define my curls. And yeah, I really like it. It's made with red palm oil, cocoa butter, and flaxseed. And flaxseed is really good for your hair. I think I'll look up more the science. Trust me, I got stuff cooking, so I gotta look up more the science behind why the folic acid is beneficial for your hair. I just know it works. And the last thing is this TGIN hair moisturizer. This is what I currently have in my hair right now, and I especially got it because when, you know, I kind of loosened my curl pattern, I needed a little something to help. So this is definitely helping, okay? So once you coat your hair with your favorite curl cream, moisturizer, whatever, okay? Once you're doing that, then you're going to add your favorite grease or hair butter to really seal it together from root. And what did I say? What have I been saying? If you haven't been paying attention, please pay attention. Seal your ends. You're going to work that in. Technically, I'm going to backtrack. It's not technically an end sealant because just for the time you're moisturizing it is. There's a separate end sealant I will talk about. And if you watch the other video, you know what I'm talking about. So you're going to really work that in, right? Okay. And then you're going to, oop, finger got stuck. Oh my God. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, good. Sorry. Then you're going to work that in, twist, braid, boom, right? Hair grease butters I recommend. Blue Magic Coconut Oil, a classic staple, will never fail you. I will never forgive the natural hair movement for demonizing grace. You have brought shame to our ancestors. You have brought shame, therefore, to God. How could you tell us to not use this? This had my hair down to my upper boob before I even had boobs. So y'all were liars. Y'all just wanted me to spend $1 million on creams and other products. Will never forgive you. Y'all deserve to be underneath the jail. This, however, is my hair butter that I made. It is my Extreme Growth Length Retention Whipped Hair Butter. It has cocoa butter, shea butter, it has a bunch of stuff. It has amla. It has a lot of great stuff. And I also use this in my hair. I didn't use the grease because I wanted to test it. And it smells like chocolate. Y'all can't really see. I was putting it like y'all can smell it. It smells like chocolate. It's amazing. I really like this product. Question, if anybody knows how to get air bubbles out of DIY hair products, please let me know. I heard someone say xanthan gum improves the viscosity of the product. I don't know if that's true or not. So if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments. Okay, you protective styled. Cool. Now we're gonna go on to step number 3, which is hair moisturizing maintenance. This is very important. This separates the boys from the men, okay? You are going to moisturize your hair post wash day. So after your wash day, every 3 days, or whenever you feel your hair needs to be moisturized. You don't necessarily want to get to the point where your hair is bone dry to be like, ooh, let me moisturize it. So every 3 days is a good rule of thumb. If you have your hair in your wig, and I'm not like, listen, I get it. The bust down middle part is giving. So if you want to do that, you got to make sure that when you moisturize your hair, obviously don't overuse the product, but you really need to take time and moisturize your hair because it will last. And when you braid your hair, let's say you do cornrows or flat twists, really make sure you're packing it in. Really make sure that you're really getting that product in, because you don't want your hair to get dry and matted when you take the wig off, okay? I'm just trying to help you. When you re-moisturize your hair in your twist or your braids or whatever protective style you're going to do, you're going to spray your hair with one of 2 things. You're going to use either a mix of aloe vera juice, water, and vegetable glycerin. Aloe, good to reduce shedding. Water, the foundation of life. And glycerin, good slip, okay? Or you can use the Alafia toner. I was gonna get it, but I'm not gonna get it. The Alafia toner. Oh, let me go get it. It was right there. I just didn't want to walk over. Okay, so this is the Alafia toner. This toner, don't laugh at my nails. It's been weeks, guys. Please don't light me up, okay? Look, I'm real delicate right now, so please, everybody please calm down. Okay, so this is the Alafia toner. This has a lot of good things it's using, for your face. But it has a lot of good things that your hair likes, like neem, like aloe, like lavender oil, like coconut. So a lot of good things that you need for your face, also you need for your hair. So I recommend this if you don't feel like doing the other one. Yeah, you can use this. I will say the only thing about that aloe mix is if you make enough for a couple days, you have to just keep it in the fridge, unless you get a preservative, which you just put it in the fridge, okay? So once you spray your hair with that mix of the aloe mix or the Alafia toner, or plain old water works too. Don't use tea. If you have the tea, rinse, throw it out. Don't use it to leave in. It can have an counter effect. If you leave it in, you can experience more shedding, maybe possible breakage. So just don't use that. I can see the comments coming. Do not use that, okay? That's a rinse. That's not a leave-in, okay? Once you spray that in, coat your hair with your curl cream that you love so much, or your favorite hair moisturizer, and then you are going to make your end sealant, or you're going to seal your ends with an end sealant. I use the Murray's Beeswax. Let me go get the jar. I will make a video on how I make this. I've said this, I've had a lot going on, guys, okay? But I'm gonna make a video on how I make this because I have to make some more. But the moral of the story is this. You're gonna take the Murray's Beeswax, right? And you're gonna dump it out in a bowl. Where's my bowl? Sure, put it in this bowl. You're gonna put it in this bowl, okay? Then you're gonna add 2 tablespoons of raw shea butter. I think I put 2 tablespoons of raw shea butter, about a tablespoon of castor oil. I put like 5 scoops of MSM powder. By the way, I'm Jamaican. I don't use measurements, so I'm trying to convert my vibes into measurements, okay? So about 5 scoops of MSM powder and honey. Honey adds nice moisture. You do not have to use honey if you don't want to, okay? If you're allergic to it, you don't have to use it. I was basing this off of Shea Moisture had a product that I don't see in stores anymore, and I was really sad, but I was able to kind of make a dupe based off of this. So I recommend that you make that, stir it up in the bowl, put it back. There you go. Take a generous amount and seal your ends. Seal your ends until you start seeing curls, or however your hair, you know your hair is moisturized, because not everyone is noticeable curl definition. You know when your hair is moisturized. So when you can tell your curls are curling or your hair is moisturized, you're good. And then the last of this protective style step is you're going to stretch your hair. I currently have my hair stretched. So it's very simple. You're going to just put rubber bands in, starting from the base or whatever. You're going to put rubber bands and you're going to go 1, 2, 3, however you need. You're going to just stretch your hair down with rubber bands. You can wear your hair like this. I do. It's very easy. I just left this out because it was cute. But yeah, just stretch your hair and that's pretty much it. If you want, you can do one ponytail. Sometimes I do this and then I'm like, oh, I don't want to take them out. So I just band the twists. I just band them together. So it's completely up to you. But stretching your hair is how you're going to kind of see some length. And it's also good to track your progress, because initially I only had maybe like 3 bands. Sometimes I spaced it out, but I can put a couple bands now on my hair, and yeah, it's also a good way to track your progress. But that's just me. But still, stretch your hair, okay? Now, step 4. This separates the boys from them. Separates the girls and the guys that got hair here to like all the way down like Princess Diana's veil, okay? This, you need to scalp massage every day with the inversion method. It changed my life. Like, it was when I also put this into practice where I was like I was too stunned to speak. Like, this is my hair. It was doing this. I'm like, you mean to tell me you put all these steps together? And you know what's interesting? I think the natural hair community knows this. I think they know really what it takes to grow your hair, and they don't tell you because it's like, it's not necessarily profitable for them to share the truth. B, why tell the truth when then they can milk like a million videos about do this hair mask? A hair mask is not going to grow your hair. Like, you did the hair mask, but your hair's dry 2 days later because you didn't moisturize it. Like, or you're not doing scalp massages with the inversion method. Like, so many things. I feel like, why is no one else? Fine, I guess I'll come and do it. And I guess I'll come and tell the people. So that's what I'm doing now. The best oils to massage your scalp. Let me tell you something. This is my homemade oil blend, okay? I combined a couple oils, right? I used castor oil and Amla Gold. I saw some reviews on Amazon that said the regular Amla had like a distinct aroma. So I was like, huh, but they said the Amla Gold had a milder scent. And it smells very regal, like very fancy. Like, it's definitely going to get my hair the length it needs to. And I promise you, I think my hair just grew a 1/4 inch in 3 days using this. I used this for 3 days. That could just be me, but it really grew. It's also improved the thickness of my hair and repairing my curls. Like, what the heck? So I used this oil in this bottle. But I also made a rosemary oil because rosemary is really good for hair growth too. I think I just put about a 1/4 cup of olive oil. It's a carrier oil, but still. 1/4 cup of olive oil, and I sprinkled like, let's just say like 8 shakes worth of rosemary in the, not even like the full sprig, like just in the jar that you get in the spices. And I and I did it till it was nice and golden. The oil was nice and golden brown and sizzling. Let it cool, and then I mixed it so it still has some of the, I don't know if you can tell, but it still has some of the rosemary in it, so it's really infused. And I do my little scalp massage, 4 minutes inversion method. For those of you that don't know, it's just inverting your head front or back. So you just massage your scalp 4 minutes every single day. You have to do this every single day. If you should moisturize your hair every 3 days, but if it goes to 5, whatever. This, you're gonna see hair, like I'm telling you, I couldn't grow hair. Y'all saw the thumbnail? That obviously was not 30 days, but my hair might as well have been that short for so long because it was just creeping until it got to a point where there's nothing. It was not growing. And then I started doing what I'm telling you, and it worked. So, boom. Now on to our modified groups, okay? If you have relaxed hair, you will follow everything as normal with a couple exceptions, okay? You're going to omit the protective style for step 2 because your hair is relaxed. Instead of the protective style, you're just going to add a more generous amount of the leave-in conditioner per section, okay? Instead of like the curl cream. And you're going to add a really good heat protectant, okay? When I flat iron my hair, or when I silk press my hair, the one time I did it, I put this on my hair. I got this from Amazon. I'll also link everything I said. I will link in the description. It's an extra step for me because once I get done editing, I just want to, here you go, here's the video. I don't want to do this, but I'll do it for y'all because I really love you guys. So here's the heat protectant I use. It worked really well. It smells very good. So make sure you use a good heat protectant before you blow dry your hair. Okay, boom. What else? For step 3, you're only gonna focus on sealing your ends, okay? Step 3 was the re-moisturizing, okay? So you're not gonna, obviously you cannot put water-based products, it will revert. So like, don't do that. But you will seal your ends with a more lightweight oil. Well, it's not necessarily lightweight, not for relaxed hair, but not with shea butter, cocoa butter, not with the end sealant. Do not use the end sealant. Just use a little castor oil, okay? Just a little. You can use Jamaican black castor oil and just put a little on your ends. You can coat it in your hands and really, because that can help to seal your ends too while your hair is flat iron, okay? For type 1 and 2 hair, this is the next modified group. You're going to follow the steps pretty normal. You're going to do everything, all the other steps, right? But for step 1, which is our pre-poo, you're going to use argan oil or jojoba oil in place of the melted shea butter or the cocoa butter because they are heavier oils and might weigh your hair textured. The texture of your hair might not be a good match for those oils. So those oils might not be a good match for your hair texture because they might weigh it down too much. So you can just replace it, okay? For step 2, you can omit the protective style. Obviously, you don't re-moisturize your hair. Just add a lightweight leave-in conditioner before you blow dry your hair or you air dry your hair. Also add lightweight or your favorite heat protectant. It doesn't have to be the super chemically one. It doesn't have to be the ultra organic one. It just has to be a somewhere in the middle, nice heat protected. Okay. For locks, if you have locks, you're pretty much gonna follow everything as normal. Like there's nothing really to change. You can omit putting your hair in the protective style, which is step 2, because technically your hair is in a protective style. You just moisturize and retwist your locks with your favorite lock products. I don't know if I know lock products might be a little different, and I don't have locks. I have family members who do. So they have different lock creams, twisting products, whatever. So you can just follow everything as normal. You can seal your ends with the end sealant. Especially if you see any knots, you probably shouldn't because your ends are kind of essentially sealed. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents, and that's just me trying to help y'all. Like I said, if you made it this far, thank you for watching this video. You guys are gonna get the links. Let's affirm in the name of Jesus. Come on. You guys are gonna get the links. Amen. You guys are gonna get the links down from your head to your toe. The hair is gonna be so luscious and thick. Rapunzel herself, she might actually jump off that balcony, okay? Jump off that tower. That's how sick, okay? People are gonna twist their head. This is the links are going to be giving. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Let's affirm you have long hair. I have long hair. I have healthy hair. The reason why you have long hair, I'm affirming, is because you have healthy hair, okay? You can't have one without the other, okay? You need to have healthy hair. This is making your hair healthy. These steps are designed to make your hair healthy. That's why your hair is going to grow all the way down to your ankles. I cannot promise you that in 30 days, but I can promise you that whatever plateau you have, I'm almost certain you're gonna see something. It's gonna break. Amen. Okay. I love you guys. Jackie loves you. And we'll see you in the next video.